One of my biggest targets was always to learn how to play an instrument. And as much as sometimes I don't like sit back and like reflect and be grateful for the strides that I made in trying to achieve that goal, it is one of those things that I actually feel that has been the most enjoyable like processes of my this musical journey. And if you see someone playing an instrument, you might think like it's so easy. Like if you see somebody playing something simple, you might assume that it is the easiest to play. But from my own personal experience, I can clearly and confidently say that it is as it's harder than it actually looks. Especially for an instrument like this, like stringed instruments where your fingers are likely to get hurt in the process. And when you're starting it for the first time, it is usually, a disaster, and you might just give up if you not like in it for the pains and all that. And at first you learn to play simple, we call them chords, just the basic ones, and you can actually write a song with these short and simple tunes. But then as you go, you start now learning more complex chords like the bar chords, and then you go further. At times you even start now like playing the deeper or the high tunes, maybe high note tunes, where you can switch this here. So it's been one of those very interesting processes, and I think it is now time that I try to like balance between that and singing. It has been a struggle, especially when you try strumming and balancing between playing and singing. But I am actually very grateful for the steps that I've made up to this point where I can play reasonable, like tunes that sound like something. If you compare from one of my very fast uploads to what I exactly have right now, then you'd know what exactly I'm talking about in terms of that growth and development and change in this musical thing. And I still believe there is more ahead that I am yet to learn, and that I'll slowly develop and put it all out there. Despite all the criticism and all the like negativity, negative comments, I've just found it inside me to continue trying, because I didn't I wasn't doing it for approval and all that. I was doing it for myself because it is something that gives me fulfillment, and hopefully it does, to the point where I feel completely satisfied that I have given it everything and my all, regardless of the reception from the other side of the world.